Dodo na ne tena ka mu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se wo benya ne nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo wo so to mfa ko sika so ne mpatamu anasa achimota lapa se ko sinsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pe bia. So wo koton ko ade a ene bia wo se wo tumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto, or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV. Green Select Glucometer from Costless Ventures. Safidi kitwaya etimimpo e show botomi ebwa mahunu sugar level abribia. Wana ho diabetes anayarea hodwa emma sugar level. Esote wo brano no. Safidi ebe bon kaye baby bia wo bia no wada won so akohu doctor ntem na wo dry betimi ma blood sugar no aye pepepe. With Green Select blood glucose monitoring system, you get your test results in 5 seconds. And you 5 seconds pair now results are ready. And it's suitable for persons of all age. Nane boso de call Costless Ventures now on 0205-915-315 or Green Select Glucometer. The best. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
There is a video I want to play. Okay, so this is a video turned to audio I want to play for you guys. It talks about celebrities and investment. And I want you guys to listen to this very, very well because it is about us. You know, at this stage in our career, someone will talk about, okay, so why don't we look good? Why don't we drive all the flashy cars so that if someone wants to do business with us, the person will pay more knowing that, yeah, my car alone no be joke car. So if you want to deal with me, then you have to be ready to pay some good amount of money. But then another school of thought says that, no, you don't have to look expensive for someone to see you as such. Instead of you spending the money to look expensive, invest the money. Now, this is a conversation, not here in Ghana, but then I want us to pay attention to it. I'm happy Forsen is here. He is a businessman. So he understands the business aspect of some of this discussion. So we are going to have this discussion. Now, DJ Sticker, get this tape rolling.
Okay, so real estate mogul Grant Cardone tries to convince a young famous rapper by the name of Rich the Kid to stop blowing all of his money on fancy cars, stating that that's exactly how slaves are made.
But man, how many cars you got, bro?
I think I got 6 cars, right?
Yeah.
But you seen the new Corvette?
Man, I don't look at that shit, dude.
Come on, bro. Y'all know you seen this. The new
leave that alone. Stop it, man.
Bro, I know you seen the new Vet.
Hey, bro, look. When you're 40 years old, nobody's gonna remember the car you drove in 2020.
That's right.
But you seen the new Vet, though, right?
Yeah. But you need to put yourself in a position about Chevrolet, the company.
You know how much the is?
Chevrolet, the company, man. Oh, the Chevrolet Corvette.
Facts.
Guess how much the Corvette is?
How much?
Nothing but maybe 70,000.
So?
That's cheap as shit.
I know, bro. So look, go below the 70 grand, okay?
No, tell me. No. Tell me what should I do with the 70 grand?
If you didn't have 70 grand, would you be looking at the car?
No.
Exactly. So you shouldn't have the money. The problem is you got the money. The problem's not the car. The problem is you got a bunch of fucking money sitting around. This is what they want you to do, bro. This is how they make slaves.
Wow.
So what I do with the 70 grand instead?
The money you got to go earn, you should never spend. You should invest all the earned money and blow the earner. You'll never go broke if you do that, bro.
If this ain't one of the realest videos I've seen all week, as a matter of fact, maybe one of the realest I've seen all year. I commend the young rapper Rich the Kid for at least having an open ear to listen to the wisdom that this man was giving him. And just like Grant said, that new Corvette may look sweet, but no one's gonna care what car you drove 20 years ago when you turned 70 years old. And that is a fact.
Like if you go earn, let's say you earn 10 million working, right? They're gonna take 50%.
Exactly.
Okay, if you earn $1 million with real estate in income, you're gonna get a tax loss.
Exactly.
Straight up.
Even the older artists in the hip-hop industry, they don't promote that. They rather promote something else.
Because it's not flashy, man. It's not glitzy.
Facts.
What's up, man? That's why I need to start investments.
Well, it's fucked up if you don't know it. Now you know it, so now you fucked up if you keep playing it.
See, it's these type of moments that can change a generation. We're talking about generational wealth right now. We learn so many subjects in school, but the one major key that is needed the most in our community is financial literacy. And especially with our young rappers who are high value earners. They are who the kids are watching. They are who the kids are trying to be like. And if more influential hip-hop artists begin to make investments in the right assets, the wealth disparity within our neighborhoods would not be so devastating, and our buying power and ownership within our community will be unstoppable. Shout out to Grant Cardone for dropping these words of knowledge. And most importantly, shout out to the rapper Rich the Kid for allowing the people to be a part of this powerful conversation. Because at the end of the day, everybody's given the same 24 hours within a day to get it done. And what you do with your 24 hours is up to you.
All right, so at the end of the day, we all have 24 hours to do the do. So what you do with your 24 hours is what matters. Okay, so let me give you a simple understanding of the tape we just played. So there is this hip-hop artist called Rich the Kid, and he has fancy for cars. In fact, all the expensive cars. One day, some investment mogul told him that, bruv, enough of the cars. Put the money down well. Invest in real estate. The guy said, nah, I'm a star. I need to be driving all the best cars in town. He broke it down and later he understood. So this morning we're going to have a discussion that same way in our space. Charlie, we are celebrities. We need to drive the cars, man. We need to buy the perfumes. We need to look good. But at this stage, which one should be a priority? The investment or the car? And maybe forcing you start with this because Glitchizy is listening to what you say. Don't influence anybody. I've not invited you here to be part of this discussion.
Sikan kasaon, sikan shadam pedede sa. Sikan pedede. Sikan
Coffee Eddie.
Sikan pedede na. The intricacies in making money, no. How no, and I don't blame the young ones who there are things we dream of. Dreams are your one. Ye intimi endu but sometimes I'm someone who is a little critical when I'm going to
the book guy.
Almost
he's the book guy.
It's when I'm about to put my hand in my pocket, then all the things come to play. In my brain, it plays like a movie. Then I say all the cards will fall on the ground for me. Then I'm taking a decision because OTA in common course between Rich the Kid and investor now. Like beginning, Rich the Kid thought he was living the life.
Yeah.
Sometimes the fallacy is you think say sikanapa, I mean Jiminy, and what causes that thing is you think that there's always going to be a continuity. I think this kind of buy
yeah,
but mostly from Entehoda. And especially if I don't know and me dolly I don't know now if it's not something that it's assured that it will happen again.
Even that assurance self.
Even salary workers. Look, I was at an entrepreneurship event last Sunday. I'm sure. Yeah, last Sunday, a group of women invited me to come and talk to them about entrepreneurship. Look, uye juma o baby poa. Okay, learn how to invest. Uye juma baby ni amount salary. No, you have to have a side business beer.
Not side chick, but side business.
Side chick.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Side business.
Yeah, I know.
So be on the side, and it shouldn't be one. You should have different streams of income, so that I have break here.
Yeah.
There are some, and I know there are some rich people in this country. I can mention names because they are doing great things. If you look at someone like Jospon Group, you know, this man has his Zoom Lion business. Some hotel, some insurance company, some bank, or some say so. At the end of the day, he can loopy within his own industry.
Yeah.
Even in the company in Crow, 100 cars, which is an understatement. It's an understatement because Greater Accra, I'm sure he has more. If he has even, let's say, 500 cars, trucks, all these 500 trucks, and every year, there's some insurance. insurance. Okay, if the insurance is 7,000 Ghana cedis and that's a 500 cars, it means a 500,000 Ghana cedis. Which some of the cars cry ABI and say put an insurance company in Sikamano. This is our insurance company. Okay, Ninya ko no one company mu. Can answer you still scanning there because by law you are supposed to have insurance as a car.
Exactly.
So sometimes if you think about the things we use money for, having supercars and Obi or Range Rover be near oh actually so much
Kata
okuta wakoto Ferrari Ferrari no Ghana ha road best na wo betwi no
I did Joe Lucas here.
But me feel say spending money is not a problem. I mean, it's good for you to feel good about yourself. We have billionaires who spend money, but what I believe is before you start feeling like you are a billionaire, before you start thinking that you want to spend the money the way you want to spend the money, you should make the money to a certain limit that you are comfortable. That baby I made you there. Hey. My mindi me profit no because brothers Mrs. if nyame wadom na obi chao efie e trasako wa how more than one wadom because okot na trasako yi
menti ase we dey cheche
breaking it down
wa ha me say
wa how because they be every month obola fee and some security dues are moving to for security. That's I've been carried for hand dying or yanka. You can't maintain the life of living there. So at the end of the day, no, undu and living standards and kasana is like a classroom, it's like education. Unko GSS, any SS, na yeduko see university. We never
yeah.
You get it. So some of these young guys only for the first time especially some of our musicians never.
In fact, that's why we are doing this, because it's about the celebrity kind of lifestyle.
Yes, me if I am someone like maybe Kwame Eugene, check me Range Rover. Nice, it's nice. It's good to use a Range Rover. It's cool. I don't have any problem with that. I mean, it's cool. And
it's cool.
You should have some source of income that can support that Range Rover. Because Range Rover, okay, every month be okay maintenance near there. Okay, so you full maintenance. I mean full maintenance. Okay, it's not shocks. Okay, 10K beko.
I see.
I'm a car. Yambotre. If I say okay, full maintenance, at least 10K beko. Why you lucky now? Na man, that's a Range Rover. A break it down by engine and say, and then break it. What are you talking about? Aeroplane
aeroplane
mistakes happen.
No, aeroplane crash better from what are you talking about?
You get it. Engine, Range Rover engine about 60,000.
Wow.
Do you get it? Inti and no talk out. 60,000 to me.
Yeah.
Talk car.
Yeah.
To me toss a hand car.
Yeah. Papa.
A yusu. No Uber, Ubenya car.
Ubenya Honda Papa
Yeah. That's why a yusu. So sometimes, but that Range Rover may cost maybe 60, 80, 100,000 depending on how loaded it is.
As in dollars?
I mean dollars. If it's let's say $120,000 or BBI because in fact $100,000 per. That's roughly about 570,000 Ghana cedis. That 570,000 Ghana cedis, no. If you invest it, okay. If you invest it, you 70
Kofi Jai Kasane.
70 that's on for SU2 status no level no use which won't kill you.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's actually good to be rich than to look rich.
Yeah.
Fair
I like this. It is good to be rich than to look rich.
Because Accra Academy motto is to be is better than to seem to be. You get it? So enough for 500,000 no, invest it into a certain business. Look, seek advice. Sometimes seek advice. Only I have this boy who had money. I don't know where he had his money. I check. That's about, I can't mention his name also. That's about 12, 13 years ago. you know, your guys are kaboom. This well, I don't know how he got his money, but all I know is that this boy approached me about 10 years ago. Now Obisame. So if somebody on me can so Mr. First, no, if somebody has this amount of money, what do you think he should do? That's a smart guy, uncle school. Smart guy. Or seeking advice from someone like Kofi. Say Kofi, say and then you wanna you should have it's a big responsibility put on you. Because Nipani Judy say with me abuano, I'm keeping his ye. And as I speak to you, the name for no me is Obia poor or no pen or rich.
Wow.
He has a big house, he has cars, he's comfortable. Nisika Nansa no ya any day, or invest in the camera comfortably, and every month be a onye BD also. Do you get it? So you can actually put your money, that money 500,000 bet me the ashe baby at say it's can be ye juma mount. No dear no, next can kasano edaso. So for me, it's good to drive cars, yes, because a show business. Sometimes we need to show people. We need to our lifestyle must motivate
someone, yeah.
But we should also do what is needful.
Because just like the guy said, 20 years to come, no one will ask in 2021 which car were you driving.
I mean, who even care that you used to drive a Ferrari? Who cares you used to drive the latest Range Rover, the Velar, and then the Phantoms and all those cars? It will not even matter anymore. Okay. But the idea is continue to maintain your living standard, your life. Now, good life is always dope to wake up in the morning feeling that I don't need to ask somebody for money before I eat.
Thank you so much.
To me, that's more important than any car I drive.
Wow. Stephen Forsin there, still on Rich Decade, and the advice given to him by the investment mogul. He says that, please, the cars there, buy them, but make sure you buy the one that you can still save with some money. Okay, Nana Yaredu is next on the mic on this particular discussion. Yes.
Sir, I drink. I also can't to what Bobra.
Hey, Jano. Kofi Asabwa, you didn't have a bounce. Nana Koso.
The bad discussion.
Nana Koso.
Share wisdom.
Share wisdom.
Sammy, this is a very good topic.
Good.
Master P, CEO, record label owner of No Limits, was in an interview on Breakfast Club in America, New York, and he was giving the trick No Limits used to become the most powerful label at the time, powering the likes of Snoop Dogg, Romeo himself, and all the cats that came out from No Limits. He said that from the word go, he understood financial literacy. And that's the key word. Yes.
That's what even the video says.
Yes,
financial literacy.
And it's a set of skills and knowledge that you, as an artist, as a human being, you need to have in order to succeed in whatever you are doing. I remember back in the day where we started Nanaya 18, and at a point we were worth over 100,000 Ghana cedi. Yes, at a point. And we met one. We met Bolare. Yes,
okay.
He explained to us what we need to do in order to harness that 100,000 Ghana cedi. Now, when he was done with us, we realized that all the things that we wanted to do, we couldn't start. So, because for the base of what we wanted to do, we wanted to buy a house, break the house, and he said,
"Get your offices."
I'll say a dime, and make scale a jiska. 100,000. Now, how did I say? You understand what I'm trying to say? Since the time I watched and I listened to that Bolare advice, I went to read and learn about financial literacy, and I want to speak on as three things. One, as a self-employed publisher, and I will speak as a music executive, record label owner who has financed a music project, and I will speak as a blogger as well. One of the things I've noticed as self-employed for young people is that when we start the conversation, it's sweet, it's nice. I'm happy about it. Oh, Charlie, where do you work? Oh no, me I do my own job, right? At a point in time, I don't know about now, but at a point in time, between the early of 2008 to 2013 in Ghana, If you are a young guy and you are going to look for a business, clients will want to work with you from the office to the car park to see the car you drive. Listen to me carefully. True. Yes, so because I know what I'm saying, because I've gone through it. I went to pitch at a political party for digital media 2008 that time, and when I was done pitching, we were about 4 companies, and I saw that the people in the room liked my pitch. And at the time I was talking about live Twitter events. If so, okay, events here we could be live tweets. We introduced that thing in this country. When I was done, the CEO said, Nana, let me walk you to the car park. It was my first time hearing that. I had never heard that before. So I said, okay, so let's go to the car park. I thought he was going to escort me to go and pick taxi. So when I got to the car park, he asked me, Nana, where's your car? Then I said, car. I don't have one yet. I said, you want us to give you a business worth over 50,000, you don't have a car, Nana. How secured are we? Yes. So it comes to back to financial literacy. Now, with that pressure, we started renting cars to go for meetings. When you do the mathematics in renting the cars that we used to go for the meetings and the money that we receive from the jobs, untia kickbacks ni na waboka. So no, it's there.
No. If Nana, no, we can explain his kickback. His kickback is not a negative one. So, for instance, he's gone for a project to employ bloggers. The people will be paying. Maybe that's why he's terming as kickbacks.
But you see, so as a self-employed, if you don't understand the keys and skills and knowledge in harnessing the little money that you have, you always end up having zero. And sometimes you are a young self-employed person. You make 50,000 from one contract. You are forced to move from Sotum to live at Medina or Abelinkwe or a certain area where you feel that now I want to be comfortable. You have to ask yourself, at the time I'm doing the move, will I be able to do the same move a year after I have to pay the same rent again?
That thing so many people forget.
Yes.
So many people, especially those who sound that they get support. Okay, I've gotten support. I'm going to rent a room. Me pay 3 bedrooms. Now, can you say 2 years or then
yes,
on your own?
I remember the time I used to live at Santa Maria. You saw where I used to live.
Yeah.
When it rains, always I have a problem, and people were laughing at me. When you call me that you want to come and visit me, I say, well, let's meet at some pub. People were laughing at me. Oh yeah. When we're ready to move, we moved into an apartment, and we were living there for almost 2 years, 3 years. We are okay.
Yeah, because you were prepared.
Yes, we prepared for it. So as a self-employed, if you don't, I'm not an entrepreneur yet. I don't employ more people. I employ a very small group of people. So I'm self-employed. So if you look at the fanciness of being self-employed, you will end up losing big, and you always be in debt. Because the lifestyle circle is such that you have to always impress to gain the business. And the more impression you put out there, the less money you are making, because nipa na uko impressing and almost you can't change no. And you are self-employed, which means that if they take you as a business, let's say, let me use Create Concept, can go and pitch a 200,000 job and will get self-employed. They can access you and frustrate you. I can give you like 20,000 because you are one person. You are a persona, you are one. So I learned that going forward. So I came to understand the skills that I have to save and harness the little that I get instead of spending the more that I don't have. So if you watch Nana, you hardly see me at events. If I'm not being paid to come there and cover, if I'm not coming to present something, if I'm not coming to get content or value, I don't go anywhere. People actually call me for some shows, TV. I tell them, bro, I go like come. My knowledge is free, but pay for my TNT, because I cannot use my little budget for the weekend to come and take care of your plans when it's not my plan.
I get it.
Yes, I can't do that. So if before I move from my house, I make sure that wherever I'm going, the reverse is such that I get some return on value. If it's not money
3 times, yeah.
Yes, but value that
another value,
I can also use to gain more. What must I say? So I think that every self-employed young person, try and read about financial literacy. It will really, really, really help you. You understand?
That's true.
Now let me speak as a music executive. If you are a music executive, you are an EP, executive producer of a project, it comes with a lot of joy. an artist brings a song to you, you see talent, you see potential, you want to help the talent. You don't sit down to draw your business plan well. A business plan will tell you that will give you a source of return on investment. Once you are not able to pinpoint that thing, you shouldn't invest into that project. But because you are enjoying the fame and the noise that comes with
the
it,
hype
and also the relationship that you build. For instance, an artist comes here and they hardly mention the executive producer of their project. You understand? So unless you go and meet, unless you are doing a launch, then you say, oh, maybe the executive produced the project. Oh, sir, so the amount of money executive producers put into an artist base, Mr. Forsen is here, base 250,000 for an audio base. So if the revenue funnel is not bringing in additional 250,000 and you are putting out 250,000, you are losing 250,000 without any hope. And Elon Musk said something. Elon Musk said that to do a business based on hope and I know it's not good. Timio, I say Elon Musk, I say don't do business based on hope and I know. Oh, I know Mr. Forsen will come through with a contract. No, that's not business. That is intangible business. The fact that you've been called by Mr. Forsen to say you will promote a song for me doesn't mean that you are promoting the song. Until you receive your final invoice, even check in hand, that's when you have a business. So as a music executive, we are often wanting to shoot top videos, especially when you are somebody who like to be perfect. So your music videos will have to cost you base like 50,000, 60,000, 80,000 video, and then the video revenue stream for the video is as low as $2,000 per video. 2,000 into Ghana cedis now is like 10. It's like what? 10K something. That is minus 50 something thousand. Yeah, that's not financial literacy. That's not. The things that music promotion will teach you, you will spend about 100,000 in promoting a single, and you will get, let's say a show pays you 15,000 as a new artist. That's minus. So you have to understand the dynamism in how you push out
the business.
Yes, as a music executive. Because I know a lot of young guys who are working with a lot of young artists and putting money. I'm who say it's called taxi, no, or the you have to calculate all those things. You have to put all those things down. Your petty cashing, it's very important. But now you need it is kind of shames.
Okay, now speak like a blogger.
So as a blogger, this is the part that is exciting.
Yeah.
So for bloggers, the mathematics is like this, right? I don't know if it has changed. I know that it's between a story publication on your website is between 200 to 400. Rent in Ghana is between, like a good normal apartment should be between 500 Ghana to 700 cedis or 800 cedis. So you ask yourself, how many blogs posts can I do in how long can I be able to pay my rent for a year or two? Once you assess that and you do the mathematics, then you go after it. As a blogger, too, what I did was that I was selling ideas than I was blogging. So I built the blog space, nanaya18.com, 18 newspaper. It was a campus-based paper. Then I was selling ideas. So I come to Mr. Forsen and say, Mr. Forsen, I know you have Create Launch. I want to create a campus conversation at Create Launch. Don't worry about promotion. Let's place the revenue from the event. Then Mr. Forsen asked me, how are you going to promote the event? I said, I have nanaya18.com. I have about 5,000 viewers or readers on my page a day. I have 18 newspaper, which goes to all the campuses in Ghana, tertiary campuses. Averagely, we want to pack about 200 people, paying 50 Ghana cedi. So if we do that, I'll be able to cover for my printing costs and also my data costs. Then I can also get money to also pay my team and then build. Then Mr. Forsen will say, okay, let's do the event. So as a blogger, you don't have to rely on your Instagram numbers and also your Facebook numbers and also your Twitter followers. You need to start to sell ideas to people, not companies, to people. Because if you don't do that, the return on investment, you see, this financial leadership we're talking about, it's not about, I don't talk about the flashy cars and things, because I think that is higher level for certain people. I'm speaking to all, people like myself who are young people in my space, what we do and the mistakes that we do. So if you're a blogger and you are there, you are always copying people's things and you are posting on Facebook, posting on Twitter, using your data, why don't you convert that posting into something that will give you revenue? So you are posting for Jackie Appiah. Can you find a way of getting to Jackie Appiah and say that this is what I want to do with you? Sell an idea to Jackie Appiah. Not in taking money from Jackie, but to collaborate with Jackie and doing something. Let me tell you one of the events I did that made us very popular.
Be wrapping up.
Divas Ball 2014, where we celebrated Juliet Ibrahim, Caroline Sampson, African Novelty. We celebrated about 5 to 6 people. That time, Champs, formerly Lexington Bar, was fresh. And they made an approach that they wanted to promote their place. I told the man I didn't need the money. The man was laughing at me. I said, no, I don't need the money. I need the venue for free. 100% at the gate for me. In return, I will bring these stars to you. In challenging me, he said yes. So that event, I brought Zainab, Big Brother. I brought R2Bs. I brought Juliet Ibrahim. I brought Caroline Sampson. I brought Francis Toku. D-Flex performed. Akwabwa, Diojo, Kese. Yes,
I know that squad.
Yes. And then we did a whole presentation. And then I launched my girl project, which is now the female show called the GM 1623. And the man was like, why didn't you take the money? I'm like, I have come to understand. Back in the day, I would have taken the money because I'm hungry. But I've come to understand that in creating generational wealth, I need to think of things that will last long than now. So as a young person, you have to understand what you will do to always maintain your lifestyle.
Thank you.
It's very, very important. So 5 minutes a day. Financial literacy on Wikipedia is free. It's on the internet. If you read and you apply, and the key thing here is discipline. Try to create multiple sources of revenue as a young self-employed, as a music executive, as a blogger. Create multiple sources of revenue. So over turn toes on the side with woman B, which I do. If you come to my neighborhood, yes, I invest in some Intos woman. Yes, we sell yam into meet my broby. Yeah, and I learned that thing from Trigmatic. Called me and said, bro, I know what you do. You are good at investment. Invest into farming. I said, no, try to trick there. Me a judge, but I'm pay farm. I said, no, try it. So I found people who want to go into farming, who want to sell petty trading, and we started buying them containers.
Okay.
So find a way of harnessing the little money that you are making and understanding financial literacy, and these things will be a thing of the past. As for the musicians there, what we are saying, they know, but the joy of racking in 200,000 from a show will change your conversation.
Thank you so much. Yaredu, One Play Africa. Okay, so let me go to Kofi Asamoah on this one. The conversation between Rich the Kid, who is a hip hop artist buying all the fresh cars in town. He met an investment mogul and the man advised him, bruv, the cars there, relax in the buying of the cars. Kofi, what do you also think about this discussion?
Rasami, motivation, me too mufu, me too biafo. Unye ska di manensa esana asa.
Giants emuno. O de koso na kande opeso kan nyina.
Eto da motivation for no. Amada da ya che. Nti ama chese ebu okwa uti kra na ora ho. Motivation for no to make us say little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Hey, that bang. Rasami. Drops of water. Apple. Na swimming pool crack say, right? Answer little drops that bang. So I am mon shadan timun akwaya say we asu be ya just awabre say pasami uni ni peso cement pot. Nti akwaya say one bra nso ya nta me say ye me tu biafo e uni skadi. Na the tiene say on say financial literacy na can e obi an na level. So e obi an na level sebe obi wo ha.
Did you pay attention to the video we played?
Yes. And the
guy listened to the end and he was convinced.
Yes.
So that's why.
Come on in the end. On cowboard in $70,000. You go find him. Until we will be another level. I told her, "You can say when you scar, sit down. When you scar, brasami. In the we nam brasami. Aponchi nam sika. And top lot wa ama sama. Brasami.
Baba, o this ning na so to aponchi na mo wia. O be da ka bom no akoto.
Na wo ja aponchi na no wia. Se wo discount to work kakra. Wo benya sika no na da assassin na bo no kosoro.
Still na ogusu save wo benya.
Da ban ento we nam bio.
O be we ba beti so sane. Ye ka se men we o. Is it what we are saying? No one is saying don't buy a car. What type of car are you buying? According to your living standard. And I'm the real. Oko edo be to 5 area. O untimin to 5 to 1 na we.
Na me say me to 1 4 ni sika ne. Em to plot. Em to Benz. Emie o say beto. Anything. Adechi e come me masa ko yedi. Basa enta me ka say. I know because say na basa me. Bank cry nantia faka akwa ko is Kennedy and a money box some pass
anantia ko bank ko is kana
cry nante afaka akwa ko yedi hu and a money box and some pass
o de ba wapum ano ne baby
eno mi amisi
o de se kan bi share ho kre baby
basa me on the more serious note on say the tiene say ni nyina no levels and priorities sebe me gidi say etoda there are certain dependent o de ma limiting to adwuma ye presence appearance key fundamental basa me talk answer me to dan car na mitri ebo me ma nyes ka to dan what you come and say ade bia na me hia card aye no me odan kra me ntumi nye sabe nobody pulls up in a house but people care the car you pull up in so ko meeting aye musa edan ya team the decor in your room how many bedrooms you live in you be style like he said what car do you drive sometimes even the mobile phone you use it tells a lot and creating social or creating a certain impression in the minds of enkofua only obey adwuma na ayana emu hia and ye adwuma no ayana meka say debia ebi beba ene di esi ohia kwan so ntam. It is easy for us to think ebi beba.
I like that point, yeah.
Ohia kwan so ntam because it makes you feel that okay we ma mefa we nko shahada mefa we nyewe ochina we ba na mde no ma yewe before abekata we be no hia
betro ni na hwema
because embabio sata we say eban ka me say ntimi mi hu ni say ohwe adwuma wo ye na wo hwe the importance of enyoma ehia adwuma bi wo ha ka ho hia chen dan na obu ha o dan na wo kota na obi ka se kota asase a ebi obi a che 5,000 o say because start project 5,000 odu ko shemu akawo e fanta asase no patati mi na bi toka betumi mo wakwaba ana to lorry feso pe ka bi na fa koto ase na wo so okay kai kwa me tokra na say hia me metumi dia Uber metumi dia taxi but at the same time na me ye madwuma what you come on say but e mo obi anda da ase kroma no akoye se wuni asase a chese wo mo bra ana se wuni scanner o ka se me de to asase a chese wuni nyansa debi ntesa because what is so to wo ye adwuma wo islegon unika obi a cho system na wo so me de koto asase I don't fan talker na emma we dwuma na we ye no improve emma with the opportunity to do other things.
Traffic is boom.
Hey it you know obo say o ka say me to asase a obi be bon sama but o trans na calculate asase can out asase no there you na dey be see into what one asase no be ka asase we ya
adawache
and na even asase no documentation sikampo ni obu ha to asase man receipt on so asase ko back na ko what to say what once I make a word dream asase be once a word dream receipt ni
anyamedia
but obe ko ba
sister video anyamedia
ya for receipt into asase o receipt ni yesi 8 bedroom was ko ye dwuregu say meje masase and na wo dia
get the receipt keke
green grass and I
yeah the stamp na aboso
debi into ni nyina na tell me financial literacy ne bi no and now nyese bia be ka say we are celebrity ntino me de men talker debi ahwe kura bia wan talker obi kura mfra wo show cause obe hu say o ma uska kura na otua o kan fanye ade pepe bia
okay
because prioritize and yoma. Because before we sit down, before we to me be stable, so we need some constant flow of income. Be eba. How to say okay, deal with the banti say me but me it say we sit down and wo to die. Ebe do na me sit down me say that's me e kwa ma o. To say we need 200 million bi na dey akusem. E dan ya unwie 200 million so ahye. Ko be so down. What on come na say? Ebu a opese wo to bibi, wo say me to asa mbesim si da me yesusu ana me toka car you say 300 million and then me yesusu 1 year na 2 years na car no body that so twen 200 million wana kwa na eko but e bia satan wo to de e ben de wo betumi a kakra na sa and see something how you look but I mean meeting bia me kwa me waka me de ko meeting bo me kwa meet with them me the Benz and me the Benz because sometimes key no at the table no shut up phone presence. You see, people want to feel comfortable giving you their investment. Into some economy because I'm 500,000. You give it to me. Some that same day your program being uncle for no your quiet a you maybe you are average or mutual plane ticket. Now a C or a P na a coordinator na frame say wire ticket na obi a ye call baby a ye that ye call a Holland. I KL and Holland Street. Also quite Turkish. I was like, what are you talking?
Why like you have one for this Ababa?
What's up? Economy. No, show reputation. Or both said no. The person me took me come to business class. Na me ko yeduma. Na e be tra business. Na I say oh that be with the man business. But if you some the man the economy, on kasada. Ni presence. How you sell yourself to the people. And the eduma we basame it is how what you give is what you get to. So we are not say they won't here.
But see, there is always a danger. I listened to the conversation between the business guy and the artist. And they were both right, but at what point do we strike the balance?
Okay.
Because just like you are saying, it is true. What you put in is what you get out. But at the end of the day, if you are not careful, and what you put in gets finished there.
You see, come obedient my own customer 1 minute. Based on
I did to you
based on video share Aquano can afford the car but the literacy of being
our cars need to be brain so whole
in his case the levels in his case it is not a necessity. The car is not a necessity. It is not something to give him a brand. It is not something to give him that respect. It's not something to give him that image. The idea the man is giving him is so when you see he could still go back and buy the car and still have enough money to do other things. What in common as it?
Yeah.
So it is not like Entamika say, rich kid level.
Scenario repair.
I hear you and Fatum Kruma.
You're breaking it down, yeah.
To your side. Say, also be Kwame Eugene Asem. Kaya Kwame Eugene A3. Say, or shows a bit of your crack, a cop, be a BBNia. Can't be bound for so. Because that's a 4-wheel drive. Can't be here. But I'm what in common as it. And now, if you also say, Toda 1 man who quite Emma Yami ain't shower, you may be one. I have a beer one hour. Then I've knew I dream be said, media over me iPhone 12 Pro Max, no dear, 5 scanner mommy. No, the things that this phone can do for you, and how long you can use this phone for. Phone get 1 hour, this 2,000 cotton, and Tessa. Obi say media over me card here for scanner mommy. Sakano, a beer at the set bass on my phone, a credit over say, who phone, I saw better credit. Credit I met to be a braito. Credit I met to be a sticker eto. Obi on level. It is a beer me tree benza, me fill me tank, be a metal V power. A beer sticker be to the same benz, but in the moment sticker be take position say benz there, maintenance there, no body. Benz there. When you get to that level, if God gives you that level, bless you that level, you will find solutions to live through that level. International dreaming fan say we dream that. But some you know your son, you can say cars me no the other day. Sayana bit a danka kakao in now the other day. 5 bedrooms. In pocket where been tanker crab in Abeda. Oh, in your phone come. In your phone come as on it you. Ah, maybe me Corolla Bakubi and I land Sabakubia. Minyam apartment get to a beer. Mena me chrono. Or in your phone come. Because a bedroom baby in Bassami, Ube was Carway, mean to me from Colong Jenny. Carway, full no form. They made a Colong Jenny, full no sorrow. Intimate me using around town. But way, met me around town because full no form. Carway, me you be you and I carry man fan to me. What's the me? Met me at town the cramming. And I so, we do love will be a Anna, into the moment I obey and say, Anna. One other person be this service in the same.
Because we be wrapping up our time.
Savings and investment are two different things.
That's true.
I am yeah. It is better.
But this morning we have been on investment and not savings.
It's better. Me chef son be doing and say sana yeka. Any yeka investment na. Yen kase ko bi adwuma nko. Yen kasa say unye ska fa ko she adwuma fufuro enye obi a na betumi aye adwuma mana yi.
That's true.
Enye na betumi nya second jobs. But sometimes betumi discuss ko to baby a ama na ma returns enya wo mpo na wo ye adwuma no.
Yeah.
Betumi kwa ko so obi adwuma. Se menya me won se adwuma e koso. Me se me dis so ehim. Me dis se ehim a busum bia assign na menya. Oh, utumi ma me bia $200,000 a. Month bia me ma wo say for bia 5 years. Ntuni me say
only look for the right person.
Yes, of course. Only for right. And then also and there are investment companies, banks, baby, investment product, any other. Say bia to say na a men's good day. Unim say okay, me the musika eko toa. E bia busumi bia dividend say na menya. Inti no brasa me unya duma kra. O okay. Ena adiba kwa abrochire for year higher ye calculate returns yearly, especially entertainers. Because you see can ba as and when into no. Yeah, we don't pay ourselves. We don't. And
1 hour we don't pay ourselves. We use the money at will, as and when we want to use it. Yeah,
very dangerous. That's why me starting business. I na me say man me amedia. Nti me amedia no medi. Media na minya menum. Sa and I'm DTA. But a do baby na.
So that DTA.
Me who say no. I say me tua me ho ka. Yes, and it's a bar. I pay my to the bar half pay slip.
No, what I mean is, oh my home bar, me try me who cut this X amount of money. Yeah.
The company pays me because I know this how much I earn in a month. I don't spend more than I make.
Thank you, Kofi. Ko Facebook na ko read the comments. Kofi Asamoah, a man for saying some now can de pan na mum sim huni o de. Omuni what them. No, they are saying that you are speaking wisdom. But I just sim hunu no pen on person moka. Yo, wrap it up na Kweku Flake e monkobo.
Majidi said what has to be said has been said from these beautiful people. They are in the position to also say the things they are saying with the experience they have. You know, and as an artist, me feel say investment is the next thing, because you can be the main investment and the other side use the music to make money to make your investment somewhere. You understand? Say be America say obi wo hono mo na the brand no betimi amaniska for a long time. Obi so wo hono mo na brand no betimi sustain for a short time, but that short time you know you're smart and so to invest money somewhere. You know, and I really respect Minkase, wherever he gets the money, or if it's music or wherever, who beats say D Black. I'll say it's not just a fluke, say like Unkabe 5 years in Kasi, who say
yeah.
But still, and say like
fame.
We BBF you honumuna or you businessman. And I say, when you see such young businessmen who beat say Mr. Forsen for what I've seen him doing and stuff now. Make I say there's one thing they always forget. A discipline. And I'm on my do baby on my do no because and yeah easy say Sikani Kitao now bit my yeni PBR now catch it on say men but my yeni say.
Yeah.
So that's the discipline I met him like I say. I really respect bit say Kofi Asamoah me kai time or chance fi nafti hono mono yehu and obefo say boy we then or chire and senior tie no metima ka say sa na Kofi tie Ever time I'm share Kofi.
Ni hu ahi.
Se wo ni na.
But oyen ene mapa.
No ha. Ba ofe wo be hu ni obetimi aya. Na fe de wo te na se. And ebi a wo nim na say na hu no ba. Oya one person na mitimeka say wa mama nsuma hu say ya possible.
Yeah.
Because that discipline no up till then and me share or with the same discipline more metimaka say learning from him and far age ho but idea metimaka say what to me aye and obi to say wo brasa me seeing you doing your Sammy Flex TV I wa mra Guinness Dawson mo we Dawson you know every single day. What to by my excuse me you know, like the new Hoduma generator.
Yeah.
All these things. So I really want to say, sir, with all that was being said over here, there was one key word that you guys really didn't let people understand. Say, it's all discipline. Discipline, and I just want to say that.
Nice one. Yes, first, can I give you 1 minute to say what you wanted to say? In fact, 1 minute to do.
When my brother Kofi was talking, because you see the things he's saying, the reality. It's the reality on the grounds. You know, young Kase, and I wanted to talk because I want to put things into their right perspectives. We are not saying that don't buy cars or a car there is right now. I even say car is more of a necessity than a luxury because there are certain places. As a young man, me know you are a young man. Actually, me just one time do sick about on me because me small say kwa dem am now no boys am no me ejuma there. I work with a lot of programmers. So a programmer master Honda ne there. I know name it air challenge or Benz. When boys the Honda
so now Honda get to be na there on him.
Hey, say the level. I see. Benz ba accord it's a very good way. But 1 minute in there.
1 minute and 1 minute. It's one about
it is very, very important.
On the mic off.
It's very important. You can also do business. But if car now kotono, it is for business purposes. Please don't hold back, right? Okay. Now if you side no so no, obi those time you start here no, unyenska kotofie, unyenska unkusidan, mo obi a unyenska ye koye adwuma bi, nipa nya be $5,000 I say, makota asase. Makota and I'm say asase no wato no, wo nia odi besi. So you see when you think about it critically, edan kasa de nkeye, but men fa o invest ye the profit in the sidan. Yeah, for capital and go sit down. So with the capital and a year juman to capital ne mobano. Now they sit down. But card there treat it as one of your capitals because it helps you to move around and baby. I mean several times. Look, their contracts are makoja. Minim se me kwa ye me kwa ko jam wo car park. So we look normal.
And I have experience in
and I mean normal you routine. And there are people I work with
ask you what do you drive?
Yes.
Obi oye polite and then bisa about let's see Mr. Forsen off to the car park. No, who could do an air show car? Okay. And who could do and I say let's see you off to the car park. Now so him near why out there. And they will do it once. We do not ring in prison. Will be chauffeur.
What with you?
The new Yanaka say, Juma way dear, $500,000. Because look, sometimes the way they see us, I've been to jobs a young mommy sky the mommy. It may be a mayor just recently. I can't even talk about. Look now, bro, funny from Germany by you. Omoba yet your hard currency. Yet your movie ya sample hotel a mom or plane tickets near dinner their engineers near the mobile guano dia kamana or my bay juma kitway or juma mum or my bay near tiom. And so who say meet me and me no or my half fail say or my this kind of cry.
Wow.
Because yeah, it be a level out there, and yes, so we should all lift ourselves to a certain
good conversation level. Good conversation,
but that does not. It comes with a balance.
Yeah,
the balance, part two. The balance is
part. Yeah.